All right, good afternoon. I want to welcome everyone to our last December of 2020 community update. Our agenda is very light today, but we do have some important information to share with you for the second semester. Like we do each time, I want to start off with just a couple of MISD proud moments. If you're following MISD on social media, you've probably seen that the fall LEAP graduation occurred this past Sunday at the Mile. We had 5 students from Midlothian High School and 2 students from Heritage High School that received their diplomas, and we want to definitely show our appreciation for the LEAP staff for their dedication in helping these students reach this important milestone in their lives, and definitely want to congratulate those students who were able to accomplish that. Also, you probably saw that Heritage High School hosted its annual winter holiday concert. I know that the students did a great job. It was very evident that they had worked very hard at this, but also I know that our staff, in order to conduct that concert, had to put a lot of protocols in place to maintain social distancing for the students and for those who were in attendance. So thank you very much for all the time and effort that went into that. I know we have a lot of activities that have been taking place over the last few days and weeks where it has required a lot more effort and time just to demonstrate and to showcase the talent of our students just because of all that's going on with COVID. So thank you to everyone for what you're doing to help our students. Also, just a few items from our board meeting this past week. Many of you probably already heard. I know that I know that communication went out, but Dr. Courtney Carpenter has been named the interim superintendent, and our board also approved the Superintendent Search timeline. And there's actually a website now dedicated to that process, which you can find on the Midlothian website at misd.gs. So www.misd.gs, and all information related to the Superintendent Search and the timeline can be found there. Few other personnel changes. Shelley Blaylock has been appointed the Senior Executive Director for Curriculum and Instruction, and Nikki Nix has been named the Director of Career and Technical Education, and she will oversee the Mile as well. Also, the board approved the following dates for teacher planning days. So these are going to be asynchronous days for all students. So once again, I know communication went out on this, but I want to take just a moment to explain it. That basically the students would be learning online on those days and they would not be live instruction. So you can check out the details of that within that email, but just so that you're aware, the dates are February the 19th. So that is the Friday before President's Day. We have March 22nd, which is the Monday following spring break. And then April the 13th, which is the Tuesday after a scheduled student holiday on that Monday, where the students, it's a student holiday and it's a teacher professional development day for staff. So the students will now have Monday off and Tuesday will be an asynchronous learning day. So we staff tried to tie these to all student breaks, so that would basically extend that a little bit. Even though they will be learning, it will be asynchronous on those days. So our board of trustees approved those days. Obviously, it was after much discussion from teachers. The need for planning has been so great this year because, as we've talked about before, our teachers are doing double duty, many having to teach virtually and face-to-face. And it's come up in many conversations I've had with teachers during lunch and learns, during teacher ambassador meetings. They've talked a lot about just needing additional time to plan. And so the staff and the board felt like this was a great way to give back a little bit of time for staff to plan together as teams or as departments. So if you have any questions about those days or concerns, please contact your child's campus, reach out to the principal on that campus. Also, during the board meeting, we recognized the efforts of a local group of citizens who are working hard to renovate the old Urban Gym, which was the old gym at the old Urban Elementary site. On Monday night, this process took another step forward when the school board approved the final agreement. So this group trying to renovate the gym has received a $500,000 grant from the 4B board of the city of Midlothian. So this will actually allow the group to begin the renovation sometime this spring. So we're excited about the renovation of that facility and bringing that facility back to life. And so you'll see work on that happening toward the end of this spring. Also, this is a reminder that the 21-22 calendar survey is out there, and we ask if you can, please participate in it. It's actually going to close tomorrow afternoon, December the 18th. So far, we've had about 500 staff responses, and we've had about 1,500 parent responses, but we would love to hear from as many as possible so that we make sure we are meeting your needs. So And then as this community update comes to a close, I just want to take a few minutes to say that it's been an honor for me to serve as your superintendent for the past 5+ years. Actually been right at 5.5 years. Never met or worked with a more caring community that has welcomed me, welcomed my family, and been very supportive over the last 5.5 years. Obviously, we have tremendous teachers and staff members who unbelievably care for students on a regular basis and will do whatever it takes to serve kids. So it's been an honor for me to have been a part of that for the last 5.5 years. And for all those reasons, I know we have that hashtag MISD proud. That's the reason it exists, because of the community we have, the teachers we have, and the staff members we have. So thank you very much for what you've done for me and my family over the last several years. Moving forward, I know Dr. Carpenter will be an incredible interim superintendent. I know you're in great hands. She will continue these community updates when we return from the Christmas holidays. And so just again, on behalf of my family, I want to thank you for a great 5.5 years and the support that you provided me. And I just want to wish each of you a Merry Christmas and hope you enjoy time with family and friends over the next couple of weeks. And we will see you after the new year. Thank you for all that you do. And that concludes our meeting for today.